All right, adjectives that compare. Adjectives are used to describe nouns. Adjectives can also be used to compare two or more nouns. Adding the ending er to most adjectives will help you to compare two nouns. You can add est to compare more than two nouns. Okay, so adjectives that compare do not follow regular rules. All right, they do not follow the regular rules. Here you have the word tall. When you're comparing two nouns in the comparative, it's taller. In the superlative, it's tallest. So let's work on this example. We're going to use the comparative form of long in this example sentence. So to identify the correct form of the adjective to use, I need to ask the thinking question, how many nouns are being compared? So to compare two nouns, I add er to the adjective, so longer is the correct form to use. The whale has a longer journey than the bird's trip because we are only comparing two nouns. All right, adjectives that compare are on page 104 of your reader's notebook. You have the information that we talked about at the top, the chart that compares, and your thinking question, how many nouns are being compared. All right, you're going to write the correct form of the adjective in parentheses. So let's do number one together. Monarch butterflies are quick than turtles. Okay, how many nouns are being compared? We have butterflies, we have turtles. So we are comparing two nouns, so we need to add er. So it should be monarch butterflies are quicker than turtles. All right, you're going to do 2, 3, and 4 on your own. Pause the video and come back when you are done. So now that we've looked at adjectives that compare, we're going to switch gears and talk about adverbs that compare. Adverbs tell when, where, or how something happened. They can also be used to compare actions. You're going to add the er ending to adverbs to compare two actions, and when you're comparing more than two actions, you're going to add the ending est. Your thinking question is, how many actions are being compared? So some adverbs that compare actions don't follow regular rules, like here are our adverbs, late, hard, and fast. When we're comparing two actions, we are going to add er. When we're comparing more than two actions, you're going to add est. So he ran fast, she ran faster than he did, and I ran the fastest of anyone in the race. So we are going to write the correct form of the adverb in parentheses. Sue arrived at the meeting late than Joe. All right, so how many actions are being compared? We are comparing two actions, so Sue arrived at the meeting later than Joe. I arrived at the meeting the what of all? We're comparing more than two actions, so I arrived at the meeting the latest of all. The bird flew high than the butterfly. How many actions are being compared? So the bird flew higher than the butterfly. The geese flew the what of the migrating flocks? Right, highest. Great job. Page 105 is where you will get to have more practice with adverbs that compare. You are going to write the correct form of the adverb in parentheses, just like we just did on the projectable, thinking about how many actions are being compared. All right, here is one of the ones that doesn't follow the rules. Quickly, you would put more quickly or most quickly, and you add that word before. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and work through all four. Make sure to have your learning adult check your work when you're done.